Miranda Cosgrove, this little know-it-all on Drake and Josh, became an even bigger child star in the lead role of her own Nickelodeon show, iCarly. Now the actress is most famous for lending her voice to the Despicable Me franchise. Victoria Justice, starting out as Lola on Zoe 101, Justice later earned a starring role on Victorious. Since then, she notably starred in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, Let's Do the Time Warp Again, and Naomi and Ely's No Kiss List. Jerry Trainor brought his quirkiness to both Drake and Josh and iCarly with Miranda Cosgrove. He's since voiced the title character on Tough Puppy, and voiced 2 characters in the animated Transformers Robots in Disguise series. Ariana Grande, though you know her well now, Grande got her big break on Victorious, and later starred in the spin-off Sam and Cat. Now her music career has entirely eclipsed her acting career, and she continues to break the internet. Nathan KRESS, the world first knew and loved him as Freddie Benson in iCarly as well as the spin-off Sam and Cat. He directed some Nickelodeon shows, became a husband and a father, and lent his voice to the Netflix cartoon Pinky Malinky. Jennette McCurdy got her start on iCarly and later starred in the spin-off Sam and Cat. In 2018, she starred in the comedy Little Bees, which also featured Moises Arias from Hannah Montana. Elizabeth Gillies got her first big acting debut co-starring on Victorious. Her most notable role since then is on the show Dynasty. Matt Bennett, the dorky Robbie from Victorious, finally split from Rex the Puppet. And he went on to guest star on shows like The Big Bang Theory. AVAN JOGIA, if viewers thought the Victorious star was a high school heartthrob, wait until you see him all grown up. JOGIA co-starred with Victoria Justice in a comedy called The Outcasts, and starred in the thriller The Drowning as well as the sci-fi show Ghost Wars. He's currently on the series Now Apocalypse. Emma Roberts, remember when Roberts was the epitome of the awkward middle school phase on Unfabulous? She's since starred in series like American Horror Story and Scream Queens, as well as films like We're the Millers, Nerve, and Billionaire Boys Club. Jordan Calloway co-starred with Emma Roberts on Unfabulous. Now he's best known for his role as Chuck Clayton on Riverdale, as well as for his good looks. Kel Mitchell starred in the hit shows All That and Kenan and Kel. He's been on Game Shakers and Dancing with the Stars, and established himself as a stand-up comedian, musician, singer, and rapper. Kenan Thompson first started making people laugh on All That and Kenan and Kel. Now he's best known for his hilarious work on Saturday Night Live. Drake Bell, from All That, to The Amanda Show, to Drake and Josh, Bell was Nickelodeon royalty. He voiced the animated Spider-Man, and established a music career for himself as well. Josh Peck, this adorable face accompanied Bell the whole way, from All That to The Amanda Show and then to Drake and Josh. The transformation is inspiring. He's shared YouTube vlogs, a podcast, and he's been acting in films like Take the 10 and Locating Silver Lake. Keek Palmer's Nickelodeon claim to fame was the lead role in True Jackson VP. Destined for greatness, Palmer became the first African-American actress to portray Cinderella on Broadway. She also starred in Scream Queens, established a music career, wrote a book, launched her own label, and appears in 2019's Hustlers. Ashley Argota played Lulu in True Jackson, VP. She's now recognized as Lou, an edgy musician on the Fosters. She's continued to work on other shows and co-starred with fellow Nickelodeon alum Drake Bell in the film cover versions. Jamie Lynn Spears. After all that, Spears got her own show, Zoe 101. When she announced she was pregnant at age 16, however, she sent her career into hiatus. In 2013, she launched a country music career for herself, and in 2019 she was cast as a series regular in the upcoming romance drama series Sweet Magnolias. Paul Butcher. This tiny guy played Zoe's troublemaking little brother Dustin on Zoe 101. He's since revealed himself to be quite the singer, releasing his first original song, Ain't Hidden Nobody, in 2017. Erin Sanders. The young actress played the science-loving oddball Quinn Pensky in Zoe 101. She's since appeared on shows like Mad Men and Melissa and Joey, as well as the movie Limelight. Sean Flynn. Who could forget the endearing Chase Matthews on Zoe 101? His most viral moment since then was a 2015 video where 10 years later his character, Chase, almost proposes to his girlfriend until he realizes he's still not over Zoe. Meagan Good. Who remembers the show where a puppet comes to stay with his human family? Those strange memories are thanks to cousin Skeeter. The actress is now better known for appearing in Think Like a Man, and in 2019 she tried her hand at a thriller in The Intruder. Romeo Miller. Formerly known as Lil Romeo, Miller was in a very on-brand show called Romeo. He's continued acting and making music, guest starring on Empire, and he also starred in the reality series Growing Up Hip Hop. Nat Wolff. Nat is the older half of the Naked Brothers band, which was essentially an embellished parody of the Wolff brothers' real lives. He later starred in films like The Fault in Our Stars and Paper Towns, and performed in the off-Broadway play Buried Child, along with continuing to make music. Alex Wolff. This tiny star was the drummer in the Naked Brothers band. He grew all the way up since then, with notable roles in Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, and the horror film Hereditary. He also stars in 2019's Human Capital. QAASIM Middleton. Don't forget the guitarist from the Naked Brothers band, who was an honorary brother. Middleton went on to play DJ Big Planet on Netflix's The Get Down, and he was a finalist on season 14 of American Idol. Devon WERKHEISER. More people in the world knew him as Ned from Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide than Devon when he was growing up. He continues to give advice on YouTube, and he's also starred in several movies, including Sundown and Where's the Money? Plus, he's a singer-songwriter on the side. Lindsay Shaw. Shaw got her big break as Mose, one of the reliable best friends on Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. She went on to star in the 10 Things I Hate About You series, and then had a recurring role on Pretty Little Liars. Daniel Curtis Lee. Lee played the lovable nerd Cookie on Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. Along with this huge transformation, Lee also established himself as a rapper and reportedly graduated with honors from California State University. Christian Serratos. Serratos first became known as Susie on Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. She later appeared in the Twilight franchise, The Secret Life of the American Teenager series, and The Walking Dead. Austin Butler. Butler started as a background character on Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide and later became a love interest on Zoe 101. He's since appeared in The Bling Ring, Switched at Birth, The Carrie Diaries, and he'll be playing Elvis Presley in a forthcoming biopic. Amanda Bynes, after starring on All That, the young actress earned her own sketch series called The Amanda Show. Unfortunately, she's since had trouble with the law, as well as struggled with drugs and alcohol addiction.